Good morning and welcome to the What's Up News Network, being broadcast from Panama City Beach, Florida, the home of the world's most beautiful beaches. I am Jim Free with Jim Free Realty. Please help me out this morning and click on the button right below that says subscribe. Thanks so much for watching. This morning, in our condo report, we had 7 reports, 3 new listings, 2 were decreases in price, and 2 were increases in price. We have 458 active units on the beach. 238 of those are Gulf front units. We have no 5-bedroom units available. We have 9 4-bedroom units, 7 of which are on the Gulf. In 3-bedroom units, we have 139 units available, with only 48 of those being on the Gulf. In the 2 bedrooms, we have 135 units available, and 95 of those are Gulf front units. In the 1 bedroom, we have 153 units, 70 of which are Gulf front units. And then in the studio units, we have 22, 18 of which are Gulf front units. Units sold in the past 30 days. We've had 164 condo units sold in the last 30 days, 97 of which were Gulf front. None of them were 5 bedrooms. We had 1 4-bedroom that sold. It was not on the Gulf. We had a 3-bedroom unit. In 3-bedroom units, we had 45 sold, with 25 of them being on the Gulf. In the 2 bedrooms, we had 71 sold, 47 of which were Gulf front units. And in the 1-bedroom category, we had 52 sold, 27 of which were on the Gulf. Studios, we had 3 sold, 2 of which were on the Gulf. Now to the detached single families. We had 221 Gulf front units that are available now. 18 of those are Gulf front units. In the past 30 days, the detached single family sales, we've had 101 units sold, 2 of which were Gulf front. In the attached single family units, we have 49 available, 9 of which are Gulf front. And in the past 30 days, the sales of the attached single family units, we've had 26 sold, 1 of which was a Gulf front. Now to our COVID news. First, let's look at the Florida data. Total cases, 760,389. Total deaths, 16,308. Hospitalizations, 47,352. And it appears to continue the death rate and the hospitalization rate go down. Now to the Bay County COVID news. We've had a total of 6,479 cases, 131 deaths, 368 total hospitalizations. Cases by gender: male, we had 3,206, female, 3,244. The median age remains at 42. In the race category, we had 3,696 whites, 636 black, 864 other, and 1,117 unknown. My producer, Billy Mac Richard, said this is a true story, and you know that those raging Cajuns don't tell lies. Well, actually, Billy Mac did not say this is a true story. I just thought this would add a little Cajun flavor to the story. I invoke the Adam Schiff rule: if you tell a lie several times, then it becomes a truth. The story goes, a Dixie Mafia godfather that lives in Lafayette, Louisiana, finds out that his bookkeeper of 20 years, Thibodeau, had embezzled over $1 million. Thibodeau is deaf and mute, which is why he got the job in the first place. Well, actually, he got the job because the godfather didn't think that he'd be a good witness in court if it came to that. It seems that the Godfather decided to confront Thibodeau about the theft. And so he brought along his personal lawyer, J. Scott Boudreaux. Now, what makes Boudreaux so important in this conversation is Boudreaux uses sign language. The Godfather wants to know where his money is at. So Boudreaux, using sign language, asks Thibodeau, "Where is the money?" Thibodeau signs back, "I don't know what you're talking about." Boudreaux tells the Godfather, he says he doesn't know what you're talking about. The Godfather pulls out a pistol and puts it to Thibodeau's head and says, "If he doesn't tell me, I will kill him." Boudreaux signs, "If you don't tell him where the money is at, he's going to kill you." Thibodeau, trembling now, signs back, "Okay, he wins. The money is in a brown briefcase buried behind a shed at my cousin Bruno's house just north of Lafayette." The Godfather asks Boudreaux, "What did he say?" Boudreaux replies, "He said you don't have the guts to pull the trigger." Don't you just love these lawyers? In the local news, Bay County Sheriff's Department recognizes that law enforcement is a dangerous and often controversial duty that they have, but this may change. The Bay County Sheriff's Office may shed some more light on their work. The Bay County Sheriff's Office has purchased body cameras for all patrol deputies. Deputies are currently training with the new equipment and are expected to be worn by all deputies within a week. Bay County Sheriff's Office has been tossing around the idea for months. Residents like Chrissy Chance think this is a good one. It will be a great thing because if it does come up to when there is a review, this will provide evidence of what really took place. Sheriff Tommy Ford said he was originally hesitant to make the purchase mainly because the cost of the equipment is more than $350,000. "We've used funding through the county commission from the taxpayers' dollars," Ford said, "so we are able to do it on our terms in a way that I as sheriff thinks is the best way." He said it was important that they wait to make the purchase to ensure that they're doing it the right way. "I think citizens expect and deserve that I think that we provide that to them. This will be just another element of our accountability and trust," Ford said. Body cameras, audio and video will link with the already installed dashboard cameras to show multiple angles of the situation, he said. He is glad he took his time with the purchase, and he fully trusts his deputies, and he thinks this is going to show really the great work that they do. On the national scene, while a lot of the liberal candidates celebrate Planned Parenthood and the killing of unborn, I would like to celebrate the life of James Harrison, who is known as the man with the golden arm. And a good reason for that. Harrison, an Australian who has a rare antibody in his blood that is used to make medication that has saved the lives of 2.4 million preborn children. If women with Rh negative blood type carry a baby with Rh positive blood, their bodies will treat their preborn child as an invading threat and produce antibodies to destroy the baby. This can lead to multiple miscarriages and stillborns, as well as potential fatal complications in babies who survive childbirth. The discovery of how to treat these dangerous conditions came about in 1960, with the first mother received anti-D in 1967. The Sydney Morning Herald reports that over 60 years, Harrison made 1,173 donations. His blood produces a rare combination of Rhd negative blood and Rh positive antibodies, and he was the very first donor. Every ampule of anti-D ever made in Australia has James' blood in it. Thanks to James Harrison, but this will be his last blood donation because of his age. Fear not appears in the Bible over 114 times, yet we still find ourselves being afraid. Recently, our senior pastors were in Juarez, Mexico, dedicating a facility that will be of great benefit to the people of that area. While they were away on the mission, our associate pastor, Dr. Warren Drake, spoke about fear. Admittedly, this has been the strangest year I have experienced, and it has caused a lot of people around the world to be consumed with fear, and many people have died because of fear. Dr. Drake pointed out that in the year 2000, we were told that we were all going to die because of Y2K. Computers were going to fail, planes were going to fall out of the sky, computers in our cars would not start, missiles would be launched, and we would be in a nuclear war. And I remember those days, and I remember staying up all night on New Year's night to see if 9/11 computers worked, to see if our cars were working, to see if our radio equipment was working, to see what kind of catastrophes happened all over the world, and actually nothing happened. We had spent thousands and thousands and maybe millions of dollars to upgrade computers, put patches in them, and do all this, but nothing really happened. But we were fearful that it might. In 2001, we were told that anthrax was going to kill us. In 2002, it was the West Nile virus that was going to kill all of us. In 2003, we were told that SARS was going to kill us. In 2004, it was the bird flu that was going to kill us. In 2005, E. coli was going to kill us. In 2007, we had a financial system failure, and we were all going to starve to death. In 2009, the swine flu was going to kill us. In 2010, mad cow disease was going to eat our brains out if we ate any beef from mad cows. That never happened. In 2010, we were all on the beach looking for tar balls in this area because of the oil spill in the Gulf. We were afraid the oil was going to cover the beaches, it was going to contaminate the water, there were going to be mutations of sea creatures, everything bad was going to happen. In 2018, we experienced Michael that destroyed a lot of our area. Some 70% of all the structures in Bay County were damaged in some way. A lot of structures were completely gone. Some people lost their lives. But it brought the community together, and now we're healing. In 2018, we had a bartender from New York was elected to Congress, and she told us we would all be dead in 10 years because of climate change. You know, we listen to the news media too much because they're the ones that are promoting fear all the time. All negative stories and all fear. And a lot of people give in to that. I know better than to give way to fear, but I have a few times I remember answering a crime in progress call in a dark warehouse one night, and while I was in the dark warehouse I heard a pump shotgun rack. My heart was still racing even after I found out it was a fellow officer that had racked a shotgun. I have been trained to be cautious and not fearful. I still worry about the health and safety of my loved ones, and I need to overcome that fear. Annually, in the U.S., there are 2,744,248 people die. Of course, that changes every year, but that's a lot of people who die. They die from different reasons. Some die from accidents, natural causes, all kinds of. The main character in that is heart disease. Vice President Biden wants us to follow the scientists. I think I will choose to follow the Lord, because the name of Jesus is more powerful than any virus, any disease, any accident, or any terrorist attack. When researching for this program, I discovered that my life expectancy is 78.6 years. Since I was born in April of 1942, I did some quick calculation and found out I am very near the mark. It is all right to be cautious, but don't quit living for fear of dying of the virus. After all, we are more likely to die of heart disease, chronic respiratory disease, accidents, stroke, Alzheimer's, diabetes than we are of the virus. It seems that is the unusual thing that we fear so much. All have accepted that man will die, and some things we just accept. We don't stop driving our cars even though we know that approximately 45,000 will die this year in automobile crashes. I only have a couple of days before early voting starts in Bay County, and I can vote against all these socialist-leaning candidates, and I look forward to that. Until we meet again, may God bless you, your family, and this great nation that we live in.